Aya. Comrades power. Comrades power. Wanabunge power. Comrades viva. Viva. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the renowned Jevin Oyoo Kassam. I'm the preacher of the gospel of His Excellency the President, William Samoei Otieno Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, I am only the surviving third-born son of my late father. Today I'm not here to bore you much with words. I'm also the chairperson for College and University Association of Kenya. As TVETs, on behalf of 100,000 plus comrades who are not here, with due respect to Waziri, before I divert from the agenda, let me stick to it. Number one, just to enlighten you, His Excellency, the former President of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, did not privatize any sector or did any sales of shares. That's why Kenya borrowed almost 3-point-something trillion. And we are paying that debt to date. A wise man will tell you that the sources for the government to get its funds is by one, selling what it has so that it can get something little. This is not the first time Kenyan government is selling something or leasing something. In 1993, to that reign to around 2002, the reigning president sold shares from 100% to zero of a private company that I'm not going to talk about right now. Those sales were made. You understand? Those sales were made and education was not free. Those sales were made and we had poorest infrastructure during those regimes. President Mwai Kibaki in 2008 sold shares of Safaricom from 60 and reduced it to 35%, right? I did my research right. And that 35% is what is left. His Excellency the President and Kenyans at large, if we support the sales of the 15% of Safaricom shares, we will still retain 20%. Clap for me. You must clap for me because I did my research right. If we sell 15% of the shares, each at 34 shillings, Kenya is going to gain whopping 204 billion Kenyan shillings. Privatization of Kenya pipeline will generate almost 100 billion Kenyan shillings. Waziri, that brings me to my question. 204 billion plus 100 billion, that is 300 billion Kenyan shillings. On behalf of TVET students and colleges, what is our take from the 300 billion? I'm taken aback by where a student who is only taking a level 6 course is paying up to 105,000. And when I did my research, a wise man is talking and Waziri is right here. We will talk about you when I'm done with the main agenda. Comrades, viva! Viva. Comrades, viva! Viva. Don't interfere with an orphan when he's speaking. I might get emotional. So, when these sales are made, Waziri, I was asking, look at an institution like the Eldoret National Polytechnic. That institution has a population of 19,800 plus students. And the hostels there only can contain 300 students. You can imagine. Only 300 students residing within the institution. And the remaining 18,000 plus are residing in Kisumu Ndogo. That is why there is high rate of insecurity in Kisumu Ndogo, Langas, Kapsaret constituency. Not because of any other reason. The population is overwhelming. Ladies and gentlemen are jobless. And in all, Wasakatonge have to earn an honest living. Wasakatonge power. Wasakatonge power. Wasakatonge have to earn an honest living. That's why there is insecurities in that place. Plea number 1 for the Eldoret National Polytechnic. There is a huge land there. Do as affordable housing. Rent it to the entity so that the money generated from the school can be used to pay for those houses. Waziri, as I wind up, and I want to say this in Kijaluo for a second. Pek mar nyang ema miyo nyang. Pek mar nyang ema miyo nyang. Just to translate from French, it is the weight that is on the private part of a crocodile that makes a crocodile sings. That is a local proverb that we always give Waziri while we're in the village. Ladies and gentlemen, Waziri, a time has come when, after talking about Kenya and privatization and all that, being a property of the government of William Samoei Ruto, is now that time that I have to table my interest before I go and get a seat. Waziri, since the Student Budget Committee began, I was in Migori, I was in Kakamega, and today I'm here. Nobody pays me to run all these errands. When Nyota Fund was running, and I have those details in my head, I was in Eldoret, I went to Nakuru, and I even went to Nyeri. You think I'm given any allocation? Oh no. I ran because my mother is your neighbor back in Laknyero. So I want to support you emotionally, so that if you win in 2032, you remember son of Atieno and give me a little cut in that government. I can represent the young people. Even that time, I'll still be a youth. Comrades, wisdom. Now, to end it, Waziri, I'm here with the women representative for Sakatonge, the Kenyan region. Sir Aaron, just wave. Arona is a wise man. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Arona is a wise man. Sir, Arona and I, we have taken the mantle of coordinating students across these entities. We were with Arona in Migori, we went to Kakamega, and finally we are here. I want to tell people that anybody who supports the government, you do not have to be paid so that you support the government. And also instant results does not come. I also want to urge you, Waziri, on behalf of other devoted young people wenye wana support serikali, msifanye tuteseke hadi watu watutusi. We uko na waziri leo, kesho uko na una kitu. Yet people insulting the government are being called to the bargaining table. I don't want to insult the government, whether they employ me or they don't employ me. I know in 2032, when you become the president of the Republic of Kenya, the son of Atieno will have something. Comrades, viva! Comrades, viva! Chairman, these are Wasakatonge who brought themselves. Waziri, just your attention in a minute. I'm the person who coordinated the students to get to this place. But I only had slots of 60 students who are being brought to this place, which we did very genuinely. But as the chairman, I have to walk around with a team of people who are also have interest in building the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Wasakatonge are here. Wamama wa yellow, tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Ao ni watu pia wenye wako kwa list. Na Wasakatonge wengi wao pia wako kwa list. I know you as a wise man who has been MP for the longest time until you got tired. This small number will not refuse you to control so that they will not abuse me on the social media. So, Waziri, that is not asking for support. That is just being realistic on the actual facts that are on the ground. Sindio? When Waziri for Finance is around, we are talking matters of building the nation. Sindio? My tech Waziri, if you want to sell 20% and retain 15%, as long as Kenya is not going to borrow and education prices is going to reduce, kindly sell. We don't have to go and borrow 300 billion from somewhere, while you can sell something that we truly own. Even when a cow becomes of age and it is not producing enough milk, you sell it and use it to pay fee. Waziri, if the 15% will save the educational sector, Mwaso the TVETs, kindly sell 20 and retain 15. Asanteni sana, and we'll go to heaven. Wacha nisalimie waziri, angalau mamangu atumiwe hii picha. Kuna venye mambo itaenda 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hao ni vijana ya waziri. I'll call